Hello and welcome to Optimal Nate. Today I present to you a new reveal. This is an Iron Studios collectible featuring Superman and Krypto from the 25 Superman movie. Hang on tight and then we will open the box together and take a look. Welcome back. Here is the portrait of Superman and Krypto. As we will see in the illustrious statue, it has a significant diorama base that you can display him on, along with Krypto. I'm impressed with this statue. Let's take a look at the box art. You have Worlds to Collect on this side. You have a humongous Superman logo on the back here. Iron Studios signature up here shows us it's an art scale, 1/10 scale. DC Studios, Superman, Krypto there. You have a decent portrait of Krypto from the back with the DC logo here and back to the front. Let's open this up, shall we? Iron Studios are perhaps one of the best companies that produce smaller scale statues. I've always enjoyed their work. To name one of the few that I like is the Marvel statues that they've made. Okay, set the box off to the side here. It comes a nice solid styrofoam case. It's got a tape seal going all the way around to keep it intact so it doesn't fall apart. Let me get my little handy dandy cutter and we'll be right back. So while I'm cutting this, I love that pop sound when you first cut the seal. These being in the smaller scale, these are much easier to display and don't take up as much space as some of the bigger quarter scale statues. Some of the best I've ever seen are Prime 1 Studio statues. They have some of the best color schemes and details. The only drawback is you do pay a significantly larger chunk of change for those. And I simply don't collect them only because they're too much. But for this size, the kind of statue this is, the price range is a lot more effective, budget friendly, and you still get the same realism like you do in Prime 1 Studios collectibles. Alright, okay, there's one side out, and that's a solid base. Ooh, look at all that Kryptonian crystal there. Check out the detail on that. It's not numbered, so it's not a one-of series type, but it lets us know here it's made or designed in Brazil, but it's made in China. The art scale, 1/10 scale. Okay, let's set that over here for the moment. And they got some tissue wrap around the main character here. I love the polystone resin sculpts. Look at the detail on that. They definitely nailed it with the paint. The intricate lines and details going through the costume. It's all solid. The cape as well. I know there's another version of this which is much larger, which isn't a whole lot different with Superman and Krypto. I actually watched the movie over the summer with my brother. It was an awesome movie. I loved it. I still love the Snyderverse movies, but I gotta hand it to James Gunn. He did an excellent job. I'm going to set Superman back on the tissue wrap there just for the time being. I'm just trying to see if there's any other pieces in here. Okay, so here is where we will mount what I believe will be Superman. I'm not sure if there's another spot for Krypto, but we'll set that there and get Krypto out, and then we'll go further into this. Krypto, as much as I am enjoying this, I'll be honest with you, even in video form, it doesn't. What you see on your end probably doesn't do it true justice as seeing it in person. So there's a pin there. I love how they did all the little ridges in his fur and his paws. He's actually very light in weight compared to Superman. But great work on that. I love it. So we'll set him back up there for a moment. And be very careful when handling these because, yeah, all you need to do is drop it once and you're going to have a nightmare. So let's get him mounted up here. I'm trying to see where he mounts. I want to say, does it go like that? Looks like he goes here. Just bear with me for a moment. And then I am going to assume, because I did see, here is the other spot. So Krypto hooks right in the back of Superman's leg by the looks of it here. Well, I don't want to force it. Feels like right about here. Kind of an awkward spot to mount this if you ask me. That's just my opinion. It feels like it should slide right in that port. Give me a second. So I looked at the box art, and he does go in here like this. I just felt it click a little bit, so you just gotta put a little pressure on it. It feels like it should still go in a little bit further, but for display purposes, this will do for now. But that is an excellent statue for a 1/10 scale. And from top to bottom, it's maybe 10 to 12 inches. We'll take my phone here and come in a little bit closer so you can get better view of the details. But they definitely nailed the sculpt for David Cornsett's face. Very accurate. I love the shading and the toning. All the red seems to work nice and tight here. I love the reflection of the light off the Superman logo there. The only thing they could have done that might have impressed me a little bit more with this statue is having the diorama, the base, light up a little bit. I thought there was some kind of a switch on here to make it light up, but I'm not seeing anything that indicates there's an LED switch. But I digress. That's just a little tidbit that could have been something to put me one over. So what do you guys think? Superman and Krypto from Iron Studios. Is it a keeper or a pass? You tell me. Stay humble and true, my dudes. Roll out.